Sometimes in this weird and wonderful world, strange things happen which are just impossible to explain.
The world is a pretty scary place, and oftentimes this fear is caused by unexplained occurrences, or maybe a mere accurate word would be coincidences. Now, we all know these things can occur simultaneously, giving us a surprising impact, but luckily some of these events were caught on camera. Here are the 1 in a billion coincidences caught in camera. By the way, make sure to like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos, and use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now let's get into it. Ready? Number 1, World War I license plate. This was a bit off in the past, but we can't deny that World War I license plate is a bit of an eerie or actually maybe cool coincidence. Back in 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, which had created a huge ripple of tension between nations, leading to World War II. On the day that he was assassinated, he was riding and being escorted in a limousine, a graft and shift limousine, specifically with the license plate of, get this, A111118, the date and year that World War I officially ended. This small detail was caught in several historical photos, which are now kept in a museum, including the car itself. It had sat in a museum in Vienna for 2 decades until a British tourist who was observing the car pointed out that the license plate indicates the date of the end of World War I, November 11th, 1918. With this, many had speculated that this is not a coincidence at all, and the license plate was surely part of the plan in Archduke Franz Ferdinand's assassination. Even so, we have no evidence, and this phenomena will remain a mystery and a coincidence. 2. Jennifer Millane's Hi Dad. Jennifer Millane's a YouTuber whose content is mostly about her family. Unfortunately, she had lost her dad and would usually look up into the sky and try to communicate with him by saying Hi Dad. Of course, Jennifer would do this often, longing for her late father. In one of her videos, however, it seemed like his dad gave her a reply as she reached the sky. She uttered the words Hi Dad, and at that moment, some kind of orb that appeared in the sky and appeared to have dropped. If you look at it, it does seem like it's some kind of glow made purely for camera angles and light direction. However, it was somehow connected to a paranormal activity sent by her father. This could somehow come off as a heartwarming for Jennifer Millan and her family. 3. The William Wests. A lot of you may wonder how people discovered that our fingerprints are somehow significantly unique. This is actually because of the 2 William Wests in 1903. This story is actually quite funny, because William West and William West are 2 different people with different backgrounds, different lives, and they are definitely unrelated. But even with this, they look very similar to each other. They have the same birth name and are serving jail time in the same prison. The wardmen would often have trouble distinguishing the 2 due to this. Eventually a solution came to mind, and that's when they started using their fingerprints to avoid mixing up the 2. 4. High school fraud. Sydney Gilstrap Portley registered at Sky High School in Dallas in August 2017 under the fictitious identity Roshan Richards, claiming to be a homeless Hurricane Harvey evacuee. He transferred to Hillcrest High School and joined the basketball team. A few months later, he performed so well they had led his basketball team to winning a few high school games. He enjoyed his life as a star student athlete in his high school for 9 months until a coincidence occurred in one of his games. As always, he performed well in the game. However, the opposing team's coach was bewildered by his moves and skills. The entire performance of the Roshan Richardson felt a bit odd. Eventually, the coach realized he had actually coached Roshan 7 years ago. This would mean that Roshan, or is now exposed to Sydney Gilstrap Portley, is older than he claims to be. The coincidence was definitely heaven sent, since it was reported that he is currently in a relationship with a 14-year-old teenage girl. Coincidence or not, it is lucky that events that have transpired in our list have been camera recorded. Evidence and proof are definitely crucial to situations like these, as it exposed a pedophile, a clue to an assassination, and more. What do you think about 1 in a billion coincidences caught in camera? Let us know in the comment section below, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.